All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I got another 3060 non-TI. This is the 12 gigabyte EVGA model, and it actually matches this other one down here. I'm running into an issue though. This motherboard will support four cards in x8 mode. It's got a Xeon CPU with 40 lanes, and it's got four full-size slots. But that Asus 3060, that's a 3060 non-TI, and that's a 3060 non-TI. Look how big that Asus TUF is. I'm going to have to move that one down to the bottom to make room for the other two little 3060s above it. So let me do a little bit of rearranging here. Alright, so we have both of the EVGAs in. It's got a little bit of room. The fan will actually spin. It's not touching, so I'm just going to have to watch and make sure that doesn't get hot. These are pretty low power cards, so they should be fine. I'm going to put the side cover back on. Oh, first I got to plug these bad boys in and get it fired up. Alright, so I have the three cards plugged in and running, and my motherboard has them linked as the top one has 8X, that middle one has 16, and the bottom one has 8. So we are currently using 32 PCIe lanes, and if I was going to populate this one, we would change that one to 8 and 8. So then we'd still be using 32 lanes across 4 instead of just 3, which that's fine to run that one at 16. We'll still get full hash across these. Let me load up into Windows and show you. Alright, I don't want to screen record because that will actually kill the hash, but we're doing 49, 48.9, and 49. We're actually, yeah, it hasn't updated yet, but we're actually doing 49.3, 49.6, and 49.6. So it's coming out to about $15.81 a day, or about, $5 for every 50 hash, since we're getting right at almost 150 mega hash. So not too shabby. Just to show you guys, these are all RTX 3060s, and as long as you give them 8 lanes, PCIe 3.0, and a monitor or a dummy plug plugged into them. I have one monitor plugged into one, the other monitor plugged into the other one, and then a dummy plug plugged into the third one. So yeah, there she goes, ladies and gentlemen. That's all there is to it. Check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, please comment down below. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we got those bad boys running, and we are good to go. But some people were asking me on recommendations for the AMD side of things for motherboards. I gave you a video talking about some Intel motherboards, some X99, that kind of thing. So one of the guys in the Discord sent me this motherboard. It's on sale on Amazon for 110 bucks. And it's Amazon Prime, so if you have any issues with it, you can just send it back. It's a very low risk. The top slot and the middle slot right there operate in PCIe Gen 3.0. That's what you need. This bottom slot does not. So apparently he said he just had to go into the BIOS and make sure those were set to x8 and not 16. So yeah, there she blows. If you go over to the website with the specifications, Gen 3 PCIe is the first and the fourth slot, and then the that last slot is Gen 2. So the last slot on this motherboard will not work for getting full hash rate on a 3060. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles on that one. I'll put a link down below for that in the description, and it supports second and third gen Ryzen. So there's your AMD recommendation, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it work out good for you, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, people keep asking me, am I going to be buying more 3060 non-TIs? And I don't think I am. It's just, it's a lot of hassle to get these cards in an environment where they like to mine Ethereum. You have to run the specific driver. You have to have them in the right amount of lanes. You have to have the right version PCIe. You can only do a certain amount depending on how many lanes your CPU has. So it's just a lot of stuff against them, and I'd rather pay a little bit more and get a 3060 Ti, or even quite a bit more and get a 3070, in my opinion. You get a little bit more hash, but you get a lot more flexibility. You can throw it on Linux, you can put it on, Hive, which is a Linux operating system for mining. You just yeah, you just don't have to install any special drivers. It can go on a riser, whereas these can only go on a riser that is a times 16 riser. They can't go on a times 1 riser. Like, for example, this is the times 16 slot, but this is a times 1 riser. So when you plug this in, it doesn't matter if this is a full 16. It cuts it down to times 1. So people keep asking me, hey, the whole card plugs in while I want to work. That's because it's trying to transmit through a times 1, and then mining Nerf still cuts it out at times 1. So, yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you noticed, but my video camera, the one that I normally use, is over here to the right, and for some reason I cannot get it to connect. It keeps crashing, so yeah, that's not good. So I'm back to the old webcam. How's the quality? I see how the light's already blown out over here. It doesn't deal with very bright light very well, but we'll get back to that. I might have to get me a new camera. There we go. Excuse to spend a little money. Never need that. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold you up anymore. Have a good one, guys. Peace. Happy Fool's Day. I wasn't gonna do anything crazy. I thought about it, but nah. We'll just keep it straight up. So yeah, see you on the next one.